Hey now, what is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB. Kenny Omega doing the Terminator fucking thing right there. Awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The Simpsons. This is a TV show that has been around forever. I mean, literally as long as I've been alive. The Simpsons has been a thing. I almost couldn't believe my eyes when I went back to go to the first season on Disney Plus and saw the year 1989. That was wild. I decided to watch because I'm not sure I've ever seen this episode. Maybe I did when I was younger and I don't remember it. But this is called Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. So on Disney Plus, it's listed as the very first episode. I don't know if that means it was the first episode that aired on TV way back when, but it's first here. So at the very beginning, we see that it's obviously Christmas time. And of course, Homer and Marge are sort of figuring out what to get the kids for presents, and Homer usually has his Christmas bonus. And of course, he does not get his Christmas bonus. Nobody gets their Christmas bonus this year, and so that creates a problem. This initial premise made me think, is this just taking the plot of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, or did National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation take their plot from this? I don't know which came first, but I found that hilarious. It's pretty close to the same thing. And Homer is freaking out, especially because Marge has a rainy day fund where she saves up some extra money in case of emergencies, and it's a jar. But when Bart, that little bastard Bart, decides to get a tattoo. Now, granted, he tried to get a tattoo that said mother, and he was trying to be nice, but kids shouldn't get tattoos, right? So Marge had to spend all of this money to get the tattoo removed, which left them with no money now. And Homer, like I said, I haven't watched a lot of The Simpsons, and especially the more recent years. Around the time when I stopped watching, it seemed to me that Homer Simpson just became the idiot, the doofus, the moron of the show, right? And I get that a lot of shows do this, where they take one character and just dumb him down more and more over the years. There's plenty of shows that you can look at an example for that. But I just thought, man, this guy is just really, really dumb. Going back and seeing the first season where Homer was a somewhat competent father, like he wasn't an idiot. Sure, he might have been a little dopey and a little goofy at times, but he was competent. He was a guy that had a job. Hell, when this whole bonus thing didn't come through, he doesn't even tell Marge because he would rather go out and get a second job pretending to be Santa Claus at the mall in order to get the money and provide the presents to make his family happy on Christmas. I thought this was great for Homer's character. It made me feel really bad for him and seeing him struggle to try to do what he could do. I couldn't believe how much he got paid, like $13. It was rough. I was really pulling for this guy. And once again, he didn't come across as an idiot. In fact, there was a little side thing going on with Marge's two older sisters who Homer didn't really care for. He didn't like them, right? And when they came over, they started to kind of talk crap about him because he wasn't around. Of course, they don't know that he's working, but still. And Lisa, the daughter, actually defends her father. She says to them, hey, that's my father you're talking about. I would appreciate if you didn't talk bad about him, especially in front of me because of all the stuff and my future and how I look at him. And I thought, well, goddamn, it's just nice to see this family be a little more realistic, a little more like a loving family that looked after each other. Look, I know it's a comedy, I know it's a cartoon, and I know it's every reason for it to go as long as it did to get goofier, but I enjoyed seeing this dynamic a hell of a lot more. And I even liked the end of the episode where Homer tried to use the little bit of money that he had to bet on a race. Of course, the dog that he bet on was slow, was terrible. Santa's a little helper, but it still ended up being a happy ending because he brought the dog home and everybody loved it and everybody was happy. This was a really nice episode. This was probably one of the more enjoyable Christmas episodes that I've been watching as of late. So, guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen this particular episode of The Simpsons, roasting on an open fire, but also just in general, what do you think of The Simpsons? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.